Well, hello fellow RVers. This is Gary with Ruff Road RV Life, and we like looking at freedom. So, where has freedom brought us on this bright sunny day? Well, we're technically Abilene, Texas, at a state park called Abilene State Park. I believe the closest town to us actually might be Tuscaloosa, Texas. But the address says Abilene, Texas, and it's Abilene State Park. And if you go a mile that way, that's Lake Abilene, so we're going to say Abilene. But we're going to do a tour of this park. I believe there's 5 camping loops, so we're going to let you see what this is about. So we're going to start touring.
Pinnacle Plains Wildlife Trail. And we are approaching the check-in station. Check-in was easy. Pull up to the window. You don't even have to get out of your RV. Right?
Right.
That's awesome. Okay. Here we go. And our first stop is going to be actually at our campground loop. It is called the Wagon Circle. Wagon Circle Hall. And it actually looks like a wagon circle.
It does.
And like if you want a family reunion or anything like that, I think there might be a building there I read that you could utilize.
There is a huge building in the middle.
Yeah, okay, well there you go. I haven't even looked. So that's where we're headed, the Wagon Circle camping area. So looking right here, campsites 1 through 38 are to the right. We're going to hit just the Wagon Circle area, Wagon Circle Hall. We'll drive by the swimming pool and we'll come back and catch Cedar Grove last.
I would make an amendment to that. It says the signs 1 through 36 or 38, whatever that number is, but actually there's only 17 sites at the Wagon Circle.
Right, okay.
Because I think at one point they cut half the sites out.
All right, so we're going to go through just the Wagon Circle sites.
Yes.
Whatever they're numbered today.
And you'll see when we get there what we're talking about.
Right. So here is where we unhooked our toad. So this is right on our way, or if you want to pull over here, nice flat area. To our left, we'll see that in a minute. There's all kinds of kids and families out. Is the pool area, but it's also a picnicking area. Looks like people are gathering. There's a field out there for sports.
Soccer, baseball, and there's a volleyball net up here.
Yeah. So a little outdoor recreation right here. We are approaching the Wagon Circle Hall.
And the sign does say 1 through 36, but there's not 36 sites.
Yeah. First, this area, the Wagon Circle area, you'll go through the dump station, and we're going to go around, starting with the higher numbers. Well, there's 1, but we're going to go around the opposite way so we can get a better picture for you guys. That one appears to be missing a number, and there is 17. Now, the 16. Now, I want to explain. Let's stop in front of 15 and show. Now, over here, I don't know if you can see that black mark on the second bumper. That's site 15's end on that side, and right there, that black mark on the second bumper is where site 15 ends. So you could literally pull in as a pull through. Site 14 is right there. So you have plenty of room. Plenty of room. You've got a nice grassy backyard. Site 13 is right there. And there in the middle is the little meeting hall. Site 12 is right there, which means this must be 11. Now, switching over here is the Eagle Trail, and it connects to some of the other trails. Really nice, shady trails. Nice and wide. We are so happy to have places to walk the dogs out of the sun, right?
And also there's a really nice sized fishing pond back in there.
Yeah.
With a little dock you can walk out on that's covered.
There's site 10 and site 9. So you see the space you have in between. So it's not two sites here, that's just one, site 8. And here we are at site 7. It's our happy little neck of the woods. And yes, we were confused when we pulled in and there's 2 boxes, but our nice neighbor here straightened us out.
Right.
Told us how it worked.
And I backed in, but I actually had enough room. I could have pulled through. I could have parked sideways.
Site 5. We just passed 6 where the camper is. Site 4. And site 3. And then we're back to where we started. That site 2 is where that van is. And so then we're just going to head out.
We're going to go through the dump station.
Yep. And go to our next area. We're going to be kind of passing through a day use area. So we'll give you a peek of that. So here are picnic tables, and you can access, I know, one of the trails that's coming up. It's a glary sunny day. Little creek right there. And here is one of the trails. I'm not sure. Oh, that is the Elm Creek Nature Trail.
I think that's one of the bigger trails.
Yes.
Although none of the trails are huge.
No, they're not.
And they're flat, they're wide, they're really nice. You could ride a bike down them.
You can see the picnic areas all throughout the trees here and the green grass. There's a fire ban at the moment, so all the grills are flagged with little red flags. Grills and fire rings. There's a bathroom right there. A lot of little ponds and water areas around. Nice picnic area up in there. All right, we are coming back out to the main road, and you can see this nice little water area. Almost looks like it's been dammed up, doesn't it? By beavers. See how high it is? Okay, so we're heading to check out some of the campsites now, turning to our right after this truck. The first loop is Pecan Grove, and this is for small tents, small tent and trailer sites. So this would not be for rough road.
And they have the site length on the post.
Yes, so it's very helpful. So, for example, 25 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Or 20 feet, and you know exactly, or 10 only. So it's very clear, and I'm sure they have that on their reservation system as well. So we're going to wind back here. There are roads, so it's a glimpse of what the road looks like. So I wanted to show you, we're coming up on it, but so nice to have shady areas. So pretty. Neat. That little area we just passed to the left is a trailhead for the Elm Creek Nature Trail. And
Squirrel.
Squirrel on the road. Hey, buddy. Off the road, my friend.
Now we have one way.
Yes, and we are going to go one way to the left. Heading to Pecan Grove, sites 63 to 84.
Is this the one that has 3 sewer sites?
No.
Okay.
There's site 63, 20 foot to the right.
Yeah, this was the small area.
Yeah, 64 to the left. And we're going to do our best to show you 65 is to the right. These sites, but it is Friday and this campground is pretty full and there are a lot of people around. And there's a bathroom. So we are going to respect privacy and show you as much as we can so you get a good idea. Site 66 to the right and site 67 to the left. Site 68 to the right, 69 to the left, And 70. Here's one with nobody there.
And
so,
you can see where it says 20 foot.
yeah, so site 70. It's right here. There's your sign, 20 foot. Site 71 to the left. Like. And 72 is right here to the right. It comes with its own squirrel and a fireplace.
And it's 20 foot.
$74 to the right, 20 foot. $75 to the right. There was one on the left, but nothing right on the left of this. And that's a 20 foot area as well, 20 foot unit as well. 76 to the left, 20 feet. And 77 to the right. Of course, you should be able to, and this is a tent only, so there you can see there is a sign, tent only. You could probably filter in the reservation system and pick out the one you want. We just passed 78 on the left, and here coming up is 79. Another tent only site. But they do have electric and water.
There's a 25 foot.
Yep. 25 foot is site. I don't know. It's on the left.
79.
81 is on the left. There's some folks out, so we're not going to take a picture of that. And site 82 is to the right. And it is a 20 foot site. 83.
No sites to the left.
Right. 25 foot. Still no sites to the left, and here's 84. 25 foot site. 25 foot limit.
Looks the same as 20 foot to me.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Okay, we are coming up to something here.
We're back to double one ways, aren't we? We're going there.
Now we're back to where we started, and we're going to Oak Grove, sites 85 through 90. Eagle Trail straight ahead in front of us. Beautiful trails. Beautiful trails, beautiful park roads. So in the Oak Grove loop, there is going to be 3 full service sites. All the rest are electric and water. So imagine you're pretty lucky to get those sites. Those sites are 85, 87, and 89. And they're going to be on the right-hand side. And coming up right here, oh, there's 85 right there. It snuck up on me. 85 to the right, tucked up in there. 86 to the left. 88 is where that Class C is. And 87, a sewer site, is to the right. And then 90 is to the left. And 89, another sewer site, is to the right. And we can get a good look at this site. Right there, 89. And those are your sewer sites. And then we come out here to the Yurt area. Right there. I haven't seen anyone at the Yurts, but there they are. There's a bathroom over to our left, the shelter area. There's a shelter right there.
Group Recreation Hall.
And we head on around here. Next up will be the screen cabins. So these are like we've seen, similar to what we've been seeing in our travels. Bathroom is right there. And there's a good look at the screened shelter areas. Tucked up in there. Bathroom is right there on the windy side. Okay, on to the next area.
Right here.
Next area is Brushy Tail. And so there is a bird blind to the left, little bird blind trail, and here's Brushy Tail. There's a connector trail. We just passed a pull through. 50 is to the left and 51 is to the right. These are electric and water sites. 52 is to the left. A lot of space between each site. It's nice. 53 is to the right. I smell a fire. I'm supposed to have a fire. 55 is to the right. You smell it? There's 56 to the left right there. And 57 is to the right. And 58 is to the left. And then we come up to the turnaround. We saw deer walking right next to this campsite we're about to show you. Not this one. 59 is right there. There's one that without a unit on it. 59, electric, water, picnic table. 60 is where that first fifth wheel is, and 61 is right there. That's where we saw the deer, and that's the road that took us to the other parts that we've seen. All right. So heading out of here, there's one that we didn't get a good look at. Well, I showed you through the windshield. Here's a better view of site 58. And here is site 56. All right. And then we're heading on out of this area. Straight ahead there, if you hike down that little trail, there's a bird blind and you can view wildlife. Now we have one more area to check out. Dump station, we just passed another one right there on the left. And coming back out here to the main road, and we're going to go back to the left. So this is the road that we were on a while ago that took us all the way down to where the tent site and small trailer sites are if we had to turn right. Now we're going straight back to near where we are camping at the Wagon Circle. And this area is called Cedar Grove, and this is a primitive area. So all you tent campers, listen up here. This is where you might want to be. The dam road on Lake Abilene is out there. And here's passing that little, looks like a little flooded beaver pond where we were a while ago. But check out the flood gauges. We see a lot of these around on our way in and out. Now out through these trees are the campsites. That's one way. Do not enter, it says.
I think the water spigots are dispersed throughout the park, this camping area.
There is a bathroom. No picnicking allowed. Okay, so it's in here. Turn right. It says Cedar Grove sites
37. Go ahead.
37 to 48. So there's 37 right there. Oh, it has a squirrel too. And here is 38. Nice shade. 39 is right there. And 40. $41. And we are passing 42 on the left, but there's some folks there.
Well, it appears that every site does have its own water spigot.
Okay, so maybe not completely primitive.
Nope,
We
you
have a water spigot.
Yep.
Site 43 is right there. And 45. So 44 is that one back there, I guess. And then this one is 45.
Primitive camping, you get a primitive road.
Yeah. We flipped around so you could get a good picture of a good look at Site 48. Site 48 is pretty sweet here all by itself.
I'll do all three.
That's pretty amazing. $47. 46. 47 and 46. All right, we're heading back to our campsite, but the pool area is straight ahead. We didn't get a good look at it. There are a lot of kids and families out earlier. Let's see if we can get a better look at it.
That building is the pool. It's a very nice pool.
It is, and it's a Memorial Day through Labor Day thing. So it's a seasonal pool. Playground.
Well, so that was our tour of Abilene State Park. Today is Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday, which is Easter. And we found this park quite delightful. There are the 5 loops. This is the Wagon Circle loop, which is more open. You got the 3 other loops, which are more wooded, and then you got the primitive loop. We do have 50 amp service, and there were 3 sites that aren't full service. The pool is seasonal.
Memorial
Day to Labor Day. There's a very nice looking pool.
Seasonal.
The trails here are very nice. They're well marked. They're wide. They got a really nice fishing pond over here. You can take the kids fishing. It's within walking distance of the park. They got a little covered thing. But many trails. None of them are really long. They all interloop, and they all kind of wind in and around all the campgrounds. So there's nothing real. It's not like you're going on a 10-mile hike that you got to take water.
Won't get lost.
Yeah. So with all that, and our site was nice and level. It is dirt gravel, I guess you would call it.
Lime rock, it looks
Lime rock,
to be.
yes. Lime rock pad here, but it's good. The space here is huge. I could have pulled in sideways if I wanted to.
Yes.
But we backed in instead.
Right.
The Verizon service here at our site is terrible. However, if you go up to the pool area, which Sharon did, it works a lot better.
Lightning fast, and I must have been connected to that tower, because when I came back here last night, I got all kinds of stuff done. And today, nothing. So it's unstable, I guess would be the word I would say.
You get a lot of buffering, a lot of dropping, come back on, connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect. It's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, but I got a lot done up there, and I think there's other parts of the park. I know over by the lake, the actual lake, which is a mile from here, that has good service too.
Right.
So it just takes a little bit of experimenting, and who knows, maybe you'll get a site that has really great service.
Right. Now, as she just alluded to, they do have Abilene Lake is close by. They do have the kayak launch there, and there's a swim beach there at the lake, and I believe that's where the rentals are also, but it's outside of the park, and you have to drive a mile down the road to get to it. Yeah. It's not that far, but don't know if you'd want to walk or bike there. But
and if you want to stretch your legs, there is it's called the Dam Road.
I call them
trail.
all the dam road when they go around the dam.
There is a trail there that goes around the lake. It doesn't go all the way around the lake, so it is about 5 point something. If you go and do the loops that are at the end, they're called North Trail Loop, and but it's really pretty. It's a lot of junipers, and you can see the hills and the lake, and really nice, really pretty. You could bike it too. It's bikeable. There's a couple of hills and a slime rock and a couple of washouts, so you just have to watch for that. But
Right.
not bad.
No, now about 12 miles from here, which is probably about, I don't know, say 15 to 20 minutes, there's a little town called Toulouse, and there is a grocery store there, a small grocery store, independent grocery store, but they have everything that you would need there. And there's also a Family Dollar there. And there's also a very nice gas station there that actually has like 3 islands of diesel pumps off to the side, like truck stops.
Yes.
So and it looks to me like it's virtually brand new. It's all concrete. It's a nice place if you need to buy diesel fuel or gas or fuel.
Yeah, because when we pulled up Google Pics, it showed the old gas pumps
Right.
and all, and they have really done a nice job of expanding it. So
True.
we were happy. We needed diesel, so the roads are pretty around here, and there's a lot to do. We just saw some kids over here, a family actually, playing full-sized chess.
Yeah, they're as tall as the kids.
Yeah, so there's a chessboard out there, and there's a shed, and I guess you can rent these, or we don't know the story, but we didn't even know that was a thing, and there we saw
Yeah.
it. And we've seen lots of outdoor places that people can play, and they are playing there.
A couple of families over there at the volleyball court playing
Yeah.
sand volleyball.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's a nice park.
just a lot of things to do. People are out enjoying the day. It's been beautiful here.
And the day use areas are large and quite big. The only thing is, of course, there's a burn ban here now because it's so dry. So there's no campfires or fires like that. But other than that, it's a pretty nice park.
Yeah, I'm glad we stayed here. This wasn't the original plan. I was trying to get us extra days at Caprock Canyon, but I'm just going back trying to catch a cancellation. And I finally decided, well, if I don't book something, we're not going to have anything. So I saw that there was availability here at Abilene State Park, which is no vacancy as of right now, by the way.
Right.
And so I went ahead and booked for 3 days, and it's like, well, it's a fill-in, but it's been a pleasant fill-in, and we've got to do everything we wanted to do in our 3 days here, so perfect.
I guess we're gonna wrap it up then, right?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. So this is Gary and Sharon. The dogs are sleeping in the pen today, not in the side. Of course, they just went on a walk and wore them out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so click like and subscribe. Drop us a comment. And we hope to see you on the road someday. So safe travels, and we like looking at freedom, don't we?
We do.
So we're going to end it like this. Bear with me. I'm Grandpa Guitar. Ready? Are you going to sing along?
No.
Okay. We like looking at freedom and everywhere we go, traveling down these back roads, an old rough road.
There's a story behind that.
Yes.
We'll tell you one day. Maybe next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Take care.